To query Uniswap Impermanent loss via API, start by understanding the key concepts involved. Uniswap is a decentralized exchange protocol that allows users to swap tokens. And impermanent loss refers to the difference in value between holding a token and providing liquidity to a Uniswap pool. The Uniswap API provides access to data on pool liquidity, token prices, and other relevant information. First, you need to obtain an API key from a data provider such as the Graph or Uniswap's own API. This key will grant you access to the necessary data. Next, choose the specific pool you want to query, as each pool has its own unique address and characteristics. The main endpoint for querying Uniswap data is the pair endpoint, which provides information on the pool's liquidity, reserves, and token prices. You can use this endpoint to calculate the impermanent loss for a given pool by comparing the current value of the tokens in the pool to their value if they were held outside of the pool. To calculate impermanent loss, use the formula impermanent loss equals 1 minus the ratio of the current value of the tokens in the pool to their value if they were held outside of the pool. This ratio is calculated by dividing the current value of the tokens in the pool by the value of the tokens if they were held outside of the pool. In practice, you can use a programming language such as Python to send a request to the Uniswap API and retrieve the necessary data. For example, you can use the requests library to send a GET request to the pair endpoint and parse the response as JSON. Best practices for querying Uniswap impermanent loss via API include handling errors and exceptions, caching responses to reduce the number of requests, and using a reliable data provider to ensure accurate and up-to-date information. Additionally, be mindful of the API usage limits and terms of service to avoid having your API key revoked. By following these steps and best practices, you can effectively query Uniswap impermanent loss via API and gain valuable insights into the performance of Uniswap pools. This information can be used to inform investment decisions, optimize liquidity provision, and better understand the dynamics of decentralized exchange protocols.